of the NBA. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Miami, Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Bam Adebayo is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Rozier in at the point. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough, but sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
Adebayo, no good. Shoots from the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out. Butler with the ball. The 17-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Here's Gobert. That one no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high-arcing soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop. I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Hero, no good. Tipped. Rozier against Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Rozier. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Rozier can't get it to go.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Conley. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Butler. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best. Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
High post Reid, working on Robinson. Kept alive, Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Rozier. Sinks it from distance.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Now Gobert. Edwards with it. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Rozier. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. To the inside. Here's Robinson. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Or even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Great positioning on the putback.
All these little plays by Duncan Robinson, if it's not a three-point shot, this is the kind of energy that picks his teammates up.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Now here's Gobert. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Phoenix. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Left side Anderson. It's McDaniels on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Anderson. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. Here's Rozier. Over to the left wing. Adebayo from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of his game.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Over Butler. Another miss by Minnesota.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Reed. Will it go? Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now here's Rozier. Robinson on the wing. Outside Butler. The three. Doesn't go for him.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
You got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They've got Monte Morris, McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly in the double digits.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. The Heat with the lead. starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hero against Conley. Hero left side. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
The Heat making a switch here. Here's Jaquez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and the toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Out left to the wing. Robinson with a steal. Here's Jovic. Yet to see a basket. Here's Hero. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Heat lead by 11.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Pass to Jovic. Stolen by Reed. On the break to win the drought. Misses off the left iron.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Hero. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Good on the bucket.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A different look for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jovic. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Hero. Conley up top. Pounded by Rozier. Yep, that one's good.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Rozier against Conley. Butler on the wing. Over Reed. Oh, and Reed with a block. Gobert passes to Edwards. Now Gobert. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Edwards has got 6 points.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Miami now. Pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. With the drive. Jaquez. Again, the Heat misses. The Timberwolves trail. Right wing. Edwards looking for an opening. Back to Reed. Edwards, a pass to Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. Pass to Martin. 1:07 left in the second quarter. And here's Rozier. He takes it in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Rozier with a merciless dribble move.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brett?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry, and then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Edwards, a pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the triple. The Heat have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Jaquez. They grab their own miss. Outside for Rozier. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. Jaquez. That's good.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offense.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action. Up 10. They're
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. What'd you think about? And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. We've got Thomas Bryant. Butler out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Jaquez in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Conley. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Butler on the wing. For 3, Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Reed with it. Now guarded by Rozier. Conley passes to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Rozier outside. Pass to Bryant. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Jaquez, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5, and he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Reed, takes the 3, connects from downtown. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Rozier. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Reed, the kick out to Edwards. 4-3. They get the rebound. Oh, Gobert right there on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Rozier with it. He's got 5. Up again. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. Reed passes to McDaniels. And here's Conley. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And the Heat call time here. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. Now here's Adebayo. He has 7.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Morris against Hero. And he lobs it up to the rim. Robinson passes to Adebayo, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Anthony Edwards is checked in for McLaughlin. And Conley subbed in for Morris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. In third, the Heat. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Both rosters filled with riverboat gamblers. These guys are looking to create turnovers every possession.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Hero on the wing. Conley against Rozier. To snap the cold streak, and it's in there. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Rozier against Conley. Pass to Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. JD, look out.
Well, it's not all grind as Butler Butler shows us some sizzle.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards finds Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
Free throw's good. Adebayo. He's off on the second. The Timberwolves have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance.
Three-pointer.
He's got 5.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Now Rozier. He has 7. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Butler against McDaniels. Butler up top. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Heat with the lead. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Monte Morris is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Hero with the bucket.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Now here's Morris. Clock at 4. And he lobs it up. Gobert no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Now here's Anderson. Back to Gobert. Unloads. Offensive board. Anderson passes to Gobert. Here's Alexander-Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Second chance effort. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Well, Miami shooting at about 44% so far. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Morris. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. To the middle. To the wing, right side. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Left side Anderson. Morris passes to Alexander-Walker. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, he had a wide open shot, but instead he tried to do a crowd-pleasing circus act there. And as much as I like juggling, that's not effective.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reeds checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Alexander-Walker. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Morris. And Conley subbed in for McLaughlin.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Butler. Hero outside. Adebayo with it. Hero outside. From the arc. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 16.
I just love the ball.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Here's Rozier. Now Adebayo. Back to Rozier. Up and over Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Down low. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Reed.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Here's Rozier. Rebound Minnesota. To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Rozier. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Robinson. The three. Drains the triple.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
Here's Reed. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. A deep three. And Conley grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Edwards. Reed for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
1:11 left in the game. Here's Rozier. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. And 1:01 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And I think he's capable of a game like this every time he takes the floor. But it's still very impressive. Now, the opponents knew what he was all about, but they still couldn't stop him. I mean, I'll tell you what. It felt like the more rebounds he got, the more amped he was out there on the court.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Heat making their last shot. McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside Robinson. Rozier with it. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. He can't get it to go. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Please make se saca fotos. Yeah. Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Yeah, 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 yeah. Que cuido con el Linton Man. Yeah, LPS, you know. Linton suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo. LPS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show. Yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo. Y todo está pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, yeah. O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
Season 6 of NBA 2K24 has arrived. Celebrating on the courts is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's been propelling the OKC Thunder to new heights this season. And if you take your player to level 40, you'll earn a Dark Matter Shai card for your My Team.
Just like Shai, you can improve your game even further with 3 boosted accessories at levels 8.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Sexton, also George out there. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And for Portland, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Grant is out there with Murray. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Both teams limping, Steve, into this game. It's going to be, we know, a war of attrition.
Kevin, they're trying to wear each other down. These are also the types of matchups where new stars can emerge. Some guys will be getting more minutes. Got to make the most of them. A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Collins passes to Sexton. Back to Collins. Fires from deep. Hendricks can't get it to go. And here's Portland. Henderson left side. The pass to Ayton. Here's Simons. Back to Ayton. And here is Simons. Nice D from Sexton. Here's Hendricks. He takes it in.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Stolen by Collins. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Hendricks has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ayton. A rebound by the Jazz.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What
is as loud as any in the NBA? The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Now Simons. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Shot clock at 3. To halt the run. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
So confident in his J. Simons drilling the catch and shoot.
outside. George. In the corner, Collins with it. Hendricks. And it's Ayton with the rebound. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Sexton against Simons. It's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Henderson, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. It can be better to just let it go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Horton Tucker in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league. And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
No one covered.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and the earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Passes it to Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson taking his time here. Kessler with the bucket.
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
1:29 left to play in the first. Here's Banton. Hasn't made one yet. Bible can't get it to go. Poked away. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Outside, Walker. Out left to the wing. Here's Banton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Clarkson. The three. Portland grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Dunn passes to Hendricks. Off target at the rim. And now Utah, fast break. Back to Kessler. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Jazz lead by 3. From Portland, we're back.
18.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Utah leading by 3. Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
We got Jeremy Grant and Fernie Simons out there with Ayton. And it's Banton in at the point guard. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Grant, that's good.
Bang, bang. Grant does a great job of transitioning from the catch into his shooting motion.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Sexton on the mark with the 15-footer. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Got a hand on it. Clarkson outside from downtown. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Deflects the pass. Connects on the open J. 8 points for him. Jazz leading by 3. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Drills it from outside.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson knows how to navigate the pick and roll. Put him in that set, and he'll make it work.
All alone. And again, it's Portland converted. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. You know, Steve, the last couple years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have fast break, more fast break and transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the three. More threes mean more points.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Grant with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And here they come. Pull up Jay. They get it back.
A past 6th Man of the Year winner. Clarkson is instant offense, this time on the break.
Trailblazers trail by 7. To the right side. Pass to Simons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Henderson against Sexton. Inside, Kessler. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Kessler's got 6.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
Here's Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
And one thing you'll love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anthony Simons. Ayton against Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
A veteran in this league, Jordan Clarkson is known as a fantastic scorer, someone who can fill it up from all 3 levels.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
George looking around. Back to Horton Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 7. And the shot goes in. He's got 12.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Collins. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
No good from Grant.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Grant. Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
A nice shot by Simons.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside, George. Another miss by Utah.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson against Simons. Clarkson outside. Here's Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. Grant for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
How about the stellar defense from Horton Tucker? Good at distracting shooters.
Jordan.
33.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA halftime. From the get-go, it was Utah coming out strong. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some. And that does it for our.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's Utah now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Outside for Sexton. Off target with his three.
Ooh, they come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Grant the pass to Ayton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Ayton's got 8 points.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort. Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup? This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
For Utah, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. And it's done penetrating, kicks it out to Collins. Here's Hendricks. Good on the triple. 8 points for him.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Utah.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Sexton. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging 21 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
No good from Grant. Jazz leading by 3. And it's Sexton penetrating. Rupert grabs the board. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Steve, when you analyze Colin Sexton's game, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, Kevin, certainly it's his scoring, but he's also dependable at helping run the offense too. He's what you call an effective combo guard. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Walker finds Grant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Grant's got 6.
Dangerous from distance, Jeremy Grant has turned himself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
Done outside. Right wing takes a 3. And Utah another 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Portland turns it over again. Let's see the stat sheet here for DeAndre Ayton. Jazz leading by 5. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Sexton. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Rupert grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the Jazz call time here.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
George is checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Jazz, number 1. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
It's been a constant for both teams. The second chance opportunities, they make the most out of every offensive rebound.
George finds Collins. And here's Sexton.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Utah needs to get off a shot here, and that one's good. George.
Give Sexton props. He's really worked on his passing, playmaking, becoming more aware of teammates.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. .146 left in the third. Simons against Sexton. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shoots the three. Hendricks pulls it in. Jazz leading by 6. The open look here for Sexton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Outside, George. Feeds to Collins. George with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Fades and shoots. And that one hits back iron. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Portland moving the ball over. Stolen by George. And here's Collins from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Utah's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Sexton dishes to Collins. The pass to George. Dunn left side. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
That will count. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Murray out there with Walker. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Rupert in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Kessler finds George. Six on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And the shot is good. Trailblazers trail by 9. For 3, Murray. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Kessler, top of the key. Collins passes to Hendricks. Back to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Henderson defending. Back to Collins. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Henderson against George. Passes it to Kessler. It's hauled in by Thybulle. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The putback. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kessler. And stolen by Thybulle. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now George. It's to Collins, wide open. He can't get that one to fall.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Foul timeout called by Portland.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Walker Kessler. Colin Sexton comes in for John Collins. And it's done in for George. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Utah leading by 9. Clarkson outside. Now the pass to Hendricks. Wants to get it to Yurtseven and does. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Banton. There's the dish to Ayton. To end the drought. Banton's shot is off. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Sexton up top. He's covered by Ayton. Yurtseven traps in the tray. Yurtseven's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Clarkson with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. For the 3, here's Hendricks. Here's Yurtseven. Here's Hendricks. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Grant against Clarkson. Simons from outside.
2 minutes.
And he stays with it. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Banton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA.
At the line for 2.
That's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Marie's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anthony Simons. George passes to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Ayton. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Grant kicks to Anderson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot and contact. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right side, Collins. And that one's on target from the wing.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Henderson kicks to Ayton. Over Collins. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Clarkson for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Puts up a three. The Trailblazers rebound. Out to Henderson. Over to the left wing. Grant for three. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never.
My left wrist and she got the flu. Yeah. Watch look like Chex Mix is post up be blue. She know it's 2 seats, so she leave her best friends. Bust down my dad face, your chain is a necklace.
Go that, please don't go that, me, left wrist go that, right wrist go that, necklace go that, sis go that, go that, me.
I had to hit my designer for sneaks, double dip mine in the bleach, I'm blocked. Down Miami Beach, pull up like LeBron with the heat. I bought a crib in the crib with the office. Check my mom, but I can't see me walking there. I'm with a Tesla, but it ain't no charge of that. I call up Cohen, Brianna, been parking their top peep box seats. I'm watching Archie Dick. Like stop right next to my block at Trust Fund. Beat, I might drop that hips on the stallion and Doja her top half. 2300 on the horse and I'm Mike. Switching out the character like Tigers. Legends on 3, 2, 1. You tried it. You say you love me like you love him, you lying. You know your worth for what it's worth, I could buy it.
If you're looking for faster progression, you'll want to level up this season's signature badge perk, High Risk.
Yep, that means faster acceleration and regression for the high-risk badges you choose. This could be the perfect way to bring up your favorite badge level on a new build, or strengthen a new area of your player's abilities.
If you want to add a new look on the courts, there are 40 levels of new prizes, customizations, and animations to check out in season.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball. Right here on 2. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Porzingis is out there with Tatum, and it's Holiday in at the point. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you do, it's nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
And foul. On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Yeah, easy call.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now here is Holiday. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Thomas inside, White on him. Thomas finds Schroeder, just 5 to shoot. And he jams it with authority.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Holiday against Schroeder. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tatum, that's good.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Kicks it out to Johnson. He dishes it to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tatum dishes to Holiday. Brown feeling it out a bit. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot by Holiday, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Thomas finds Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Here's Pritchard. To the inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. And he can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot. Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Bridges against Brown. Left side, Tatum. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Bridges. Down low. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 6.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And here is Brown. Still scoreless. From the top of the key. Johnson with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Back to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Tatum with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Tatum's got his second basket.
Look, this dude is well built, and he's especially 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And Smith's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Got a piece of it. Smith kicks to Walker. Out to the right wing. Porzingis with the steal. The kick out to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. Offensive rebound.
Using his athleticism on the boards. Gotta put a body on the ground or this will happen.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And there's the pass to Watford. The kick out to Walker. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Derek White's checked in for Drew Holiday. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Smith. 5 to shoot. Brown against Thomas. Brown, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Puts up a deep three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Celtics. They lead.
10.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bridges. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in a power forward.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now Schroeder. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here is Holiday. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Timeout called the Nets. RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
And a new group in for the Nets. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Thomas. And Smith subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Smith feeling it out a bit. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Brown. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Watford. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The shot by Watford, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dennis Smith. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
To the wing right side. Here's Johnson. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Johnson against Tatum. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Tillman's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday.
Tillman, Peyton Pritchard.
Tatum looking around. It's deflected. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. Can't get the football. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, White. Passes to Horford. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges finds Johnson. Tries from 7. Bridges misses. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Nets trail by 7. Right side, Thomas. Johnson against Tatum. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. 5 on the clock. Thomas dishes to Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Tatum using his speed.
The quicks of Tatum are on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Assist from
Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 7. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. White, left side. And the pass to Pritchard. Releases from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Out to Bridges. Pulls it from 20. They get it back. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we
18.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. Taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what's yours?
There's been a ton.
And that'll about
got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Then it's Tatum, and there's Porzingis, and it's Hauser in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. From deep three-point land, an absolute pound from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston. Schroeder looking over the floor. They grab their own miss. Claxton no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Shot clock at 5. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton to stop the run. Out to Bridges. From deep, Thomas. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to White. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Walker's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dennis Smith. Johnson outside. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Claxton. Good. Claxton's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Inside, there's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there, pulling his man in close.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Porzingis. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Schroeder. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Tatum, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Nobody near Schroeder. Cans it from downtown. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a better leader now.
Yeah, he's really mature. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brendan Watford comes in for Bridges, and Smith subbed in for Thomas.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
2 minutes. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Mikal Bridges comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Smith.
Bridges, Cameron
Schroeder. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Tatum drives in. Second shot opportunity. Launches it. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The deep three from Tatum. Wow! Tatum stretching his range.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
There's Schroeder from 6 feet. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
To the middle, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Schroeder. 3-pointer. That one, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's White. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Lonnie Walker is out there with Smith. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford in at the 4 spot. And here's White, 5 to shoot. Pass to Tillman. Back to White. Launches a 3. The rebound by Watford.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. Finney Smith with it. Here's Watford. Here's Sharp. Passes it to Watford. Nailed from three-point land. Watford's got his first 3 points of the game.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Over in the corner, White. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Walker the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Walker. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The pass to Porzingis. From past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Watford. Now, here's Sharp. The layup off target. Holiday. Pass to Tillman. Back to Holiday. To the wing on the left. The 3. And another miss by Boston.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Finney Smith. No good that time. White with the defensive effort. To the paint. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Smith.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Watford. No one near him. And right on target. Good. Watford's got 5 points in the quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without fouling.
Out there on the floor for the Nets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Hauser. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Johnson, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Holiday. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Nets trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And they pick up 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Brown. And the 3 ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 5.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Here's Schroeder. Horford with the rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Johnson against Tatum. There's the pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Leaner from distance. The offensive rebound. That shot missing. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Celtics leading by 5. And here's White. Brown outside. Lets the 3 fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's Schroeder. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Horford. Outside, White. Here's Hauser, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 3. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He was in the conference finals as a rookie. Tatum is just used to these big spots.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Second one is good. And both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 6. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Thomas. No good. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
Por eso yo sigo los consejos que me dio mi abuelo, que me dio el pachino. La vida es más fácil comiendo rigatón y bebiendo un ratito en Francia, viendo la mañana con un capuchino. A los que creyeron desde el día 1, gracias. Un saludo pa' Pino, Pajero, pa' Coco, pa' John y Pandino. Gracias papá Dios por la gente buena puesta en mi camino. El que tiene Billboard no tiene Grammy, el que tiene Grammy no tiene Billboard. Mira mi trophy case, como lo combino. En mi combo todos son finos, como los violines. Los tuyos se van de la sala el día que tu movie se termine. Los míos se quedan hasta que Dios nos enseñe los créditos. Leyenda como el sol, sí, como el sol de México. Cuando Curry no existía, ya casi no las metía. Fácil desde luego, muchos que decían que en mí no creían. Pobre demagogo, tú eres loco. ¿Cómo tú vas a dudar de más que le metes? 4 de la mañana en el estudio con Beto y Cachete. De 9 dígitos, ahora son los cheques. La pidiéndome fue este billete. Me gustan los blondes, también las brunettes. Locas con el body, le gusta el mami, ey. Que viva PR, no suelto el soy. Vuelve Candy B, pero sin jinete.
Stop playing with them, Riot. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. And you not nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was, I'd hate me a lot. Like, she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like, she in her move. Saying they love me but one in my place. Step in the party, I'm looking the baddest. So the paparazzi in my face. Pretty but I came from the gutter. Said I'd be lit by the end of the summer. And I'm proud that I'm still getting bigger. Going viral is getting them sicker. Like what? Let's keep it a buck. Too boring, I'm stuck in a rut. Lamborghini wrong when I hop at the truck. Pretty like Lauren with a yup. Pretty face and a waist all gone. And I'm making them wait, hold on. And I'm making them wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move. Like she in her move. Like she in her mood. Like, she in her mood. Like, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like, she in her mood.
What you want, what's the point at all?
dime, esto es lo que tú querías. Yo soy fino, esto es de galería. Tú eres un charro, Rocky de aquí, una porquería. Yo un campeón, Rocky Marciano, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balbía. Tengo la ruta, tengo la vía, sí, tengo la vía. Los gastos de noche facturo todo el día. Tanta plata que me gusta que me chapen, por eso. Ustedes no saben lo que es estar en alta mar con 200 cueros. Que los zapatos te en el cielo. Lo que tira el 500,000 en el. Por eso tu opinión me importa cero. Por eso tú estás 101 en el top 100 y yo estoy primero. Ya no son raperos, ahora son pocateros. Más que tú estás cobrando mi barbero. Estoy viajando en el mundo entero. Ay. Nunca estamos secos. Primero llegó Verstappen, después llegó Checo. Si Pablo me viera dirá que soy un berraco. Ustedes hablando y yo los míos por Monaco. Nunca estamos secos. Están hablando solo, están hablando con el eco. El signo del dinero, ese es mi nuevo zodiaco. La familia está en Monaco.
Welcome to Season 6 in My Team.
The top reward in this season is the first Dark Matter Level 40 in 2K24. Introducing the All-Star Guard who's bringing the thunder for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Start your grind towards SGA at Level 1 with his dominant rookie running mate, Chet Holmgren.
As you work your way.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at small. At guard,